Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Math with Matt. Today we have Marshall here, who's a fifth grader in California. And I just wanted to share that this is a really great activity to really extend your child's understanding of fractions and deepen their understanding of fractions. It's number line estimation. Hey, Marshall. The other day I asked you to shoot 8 baskets, and you shot 5 out of the 8. Did you make close to none of the shots, close to half the shots, or close to all the shots? Place your sticky note in the box that you think would represent that. So Marshall, I want you to think about the fractions down here. The other day, actually when I was I actually made teachers some cupcakes, and I know I'm not the best cook. Only 5 teachers ate the cupcakes. Can you see the fraction that shows 5 eaten cupcakes out of 12 cupcakes altogether? And put that in the square that represents, do you think that's close to none of the cupcakes were eaten, close to half the cupcakes were eaten, or close to all of the cupcakes were eaten? What do you think? And we'll talk about this after, Marshall, and you can make changes after as well. I'm gonna give one more story. Stories are really helpful when you look at the context, when you look at context to help you with fractions. So how about this? I remember we were outside and we were pitching, and I was actually pitching and you were catching, and you said, hey Dad, why don't you throw 7 pitches and I'm gonna see how many strikes you can get. I unfortunately threw 1 nice pitch right over the plate out of 7 pitches. So Marshall, what fraction represents, 1 out of 7? Do you think I threw close to no strikes and close to half strikes, or close to every pitch being a strike? Okay, that's not so good, is it? So I want you to take the remaining 3 and think in your head, think about a story that you can tell in your mind, or where would you place these? So go ahead, take a moment and place these final 3 fractions in fractions that are close to 0, close to half, or close to all. So while he's doing this, what we have here is just sticky notes. I cut them in half, wrote with a marker, and on a chart paper, I just drew what you see here. So take a look at this, Marshall. So you agree with everything you've done so far?
Yes.
What do you notice about the fractions that are in the close to 1 category?
Mm-hmm.
What do you notice about those fractions? Anything you notice about the close to 1?
That it has the biggest denominator out of...
True. What else do you notice about the fractions that are in close to 1?
That it's more than half, because it's 12 out of 13, and...
Okay. What do you notice about the fractions that are in close to 0?
that both of them have 1 as the numerator.
Anything else? What do you notice with the fractions that are close to 1/2?
That some of them are more than half, and some of them are less than half.
Which one would you say is more than half?
For example, my 5/8.
Why is 5/8 more than half?
Because half is 4/8, but this is 5/8. It's 1/8 more than 4/8.
Hey, will you do me a favor? Great job. Will you finish this off by putting these little cards on the number line? And if you can't reach, I'll grab them for you. So just take a moment and put these on the number line. Again, as Marshall is doing this, estimating fractions, or even numbers for that matter, on a number line really deepens your child's understanding. Even when it comes to adding, dividing, multiplying, and subtracting fractions. So I'm just curious. We talked about that. You said 5/8 was a little more than, because you said it was 1/8 more than 4/8. Why is 5/12 less than half?
Because 6/12 is half, and 5/12 is just 1/12 less than half.
I would encourage you to ask questions such as, do you agree with this? Why? Do you agree with this? Why? This is a great opportunity to have these conversations with your children in order to deepen everyone's understanding of fractions. Thank you for watching another episode of Math with Matt, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.